right, what is up, what is good? The Wolf is back once again with another Let's Talk. I am very excited on this one. This is RE3, Resident Evil 3, the remake. So State of Play just happened, 2019, the last one of 2019, and the announcement trailer for Resident Evil 3 just dropped. They sprinkled it in with the Resident Evil Resistance, which is also going to be packaged in with Resident Evil 3. You'll see that. Let's get into the trailer and let's check it out. This is going to be full 4K. The last time I have seen this trailer already, and the gameplay in it and everything, but I haven't seen it in full 4K, and I didn't have control over a live stream of pausing and this and that stuff. So here we go. A once over, and then we're going to talk about it. And then there's a second little bit of a gameplay thing to check out also. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm hyped up for this. Let's go.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep this week.
Dogs.
Strong. Don't give in to fear out there. Right?
That's Leon and
did this
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
so all these locations from RE2 remake, of course, being that's clear. Rewind the time back. Yep. Joe's running from Mr. X. Which is weird because Mr. X was chasing after Leon and Claire. But we know the reason why that. Mr. X was busy this night. He was chasing after everyone. Right there, I knew it was Jill. Ah, looks great.
What the hell? How could this many people be infected?
This city is completely cut off, isolated.
Don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected.
But right now it's got a hard on for the only
Lock
two
him in
stars
the
left in town.
lock him in the trunk.
They don't need a bleeding
RPD.
heart like you.
That's right too. She's RPD. That's the reason why he's chasing after her.
Star's office has
They
to
all
be in
are.
this direction.
Right.
It's
It's been a while since I played RE3, which I'm gonna be doing a
They
replay
don't
of it.
want the world to know what they've done.
Oh, my head.
What's wrong with Umbrella?
I can't stop them all.
You gotta get out of this.
So
guys
is
are the ones who
Jill
caused
gonna
all
get
of this.
infected?
Oh, come on.
Some very Tomb
could be
Raider-esque
dreaming.
moments in this. Some very Tomb Raider-esque moments in this.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values
Yeah.
that create the foundation.
And this
for
is
a
literally
modern
scene for scene from the movies. April 3rd, 2020. You know what? I'm gonna mark it on my calendar right now. April 3rd, 2020. Mark it on the calendars. April 3rd, 2020. Resident freaking Evil 3 remake. I can't even believe that's actually like it is confirmed. We are getting it. It is a real thing. Absolutely. Wow. And then this little extra. The online game. So this right here, okay. That's definitely, I'm thinking that's Wesker. So what we do know is these are all players. This is going to be a player that's like somebody on like a tablet or something like that. And then these are the survivors down here. Down below is the survivor. Up top is the tablet guy. Down below is the survivor guy. It's one of those types of games. Not a lot of people get into these. But it is a multiplayer experience that a separate team is making. RE3 is being made, of course, by Capcom. And then a separate team is taking on the multiplayer, which is very smart. absolutely genius on Capcom's part. Focus on making each part as good as it can be. Maybe Resident Evil or Project Resistance, which is now Resident Evil Resistance. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe, possibly that will come out to be in something actually worthwhile. But for right now, from what we've seen of the beta, it's just it's a very arcadey kind of just thrown. It just felt thrown together. It felt, the controls on it felt like RE2, which means RE3 is going to feel like RE2. Also, the remake, of course, not tank controls. And then that's a big one right there. Everybody wants the Jill classic costume. I'm pretty sure that is, it's either Brad or Carlos's classic costume. So, I mean, whether you're a fan of the old, the new, whatever, it's there. We'll probably even get the block ones, just like we did with RE2. So it's just, everything is here. Everything is lined up. Capcom is doing exactly what they need to do. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to slap the playback speed on like 0.25, and we're gonna go through this scene by scene. So first thing first, we're going to mute that. We are going to, it's supposed to be muted, not, oh, that's why. So first things first, we know the scene from RE2 Remake, which is the scene where Leon and Ada are finally kind of together, and they are starting on the adventure, that part of the adventure where, you know, they start helping each other out. Ada's starting to kind of be like, okay, Leon can hold his own, so, you know, you come on, you know, you can help me, you know, get through and whatnot. As we all know, Leon's gonna get hit. Ada goes off on her own adventure. She starts doing her Batman thing with her gadgets and all that stuff. So then, of course, after that, then we get the shot of the precinct, which is the police station, which we will be going back to in RE3, of course, just like the original game. Probably new enemies, so it's gonna be, you get to the police station a little bit later on than when you're in the police station in RE2. So there's definitely like mutated zombies and everything, like everything. There's dogs in here and stuff like that. So definitely different enemies and whatnot. Who knows how they're going to actually be handling that whole situation. Now we're seeing the clock counting down. So of course this is, if you look closely, that's actually the DLC costume right there for the sheriff costume for Leon. And that is Sherry Birkin right there. And then, of course, we know this bottom part is where the big Birkin boss fight happens in RE2. So this would be... that looks like the attic, I think, of the precinct. This is, of course, where the mayor takes... Yeah, is it the mayor? I always think of Mayor Haggard when we're looking at him. But anyways, the mayor takes Sherry to this, like, it's basically like it's either a Sunday school or an orphanage. I can't remember exactly, or a kindergarten thing or an orphanage or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's an orchid. I gotta play through RE2 again. Of course, the labs and all that. This is Leon going into labs, liquor territory, all the way through. Bring bombs, you blow everybody up going through here. It's actually a lot of fun. Okay, then we are going to, yeah, that's Leon. And then they count down the timer. And then we get this whole like running scene. So this whole running scene right there, you see Mr. X chasing after her. So he is going after everyone that is connected to either STARS or RPD, and he is just trying to eliminate them all because, you know, the Umbrella Corp is just trying to eliminate anybody who knows anything about anything. So if you have that wealth of knowledge, you are in deep trouble. So this whole thing is just like it's trying to trick you into think you're watching Project Resistance because State of Play. That's what they were doing with the trailer of showing. That's why I was like, why? Go back and watch that video and you'll see I'm like, why are they showing Resistance? No, we need RE3. Like, it should be here. They tricked me. They got me on that. So we're having a very, very Resident Evil 7 moment right here also, which is a kind of probably like a throwback to that of like how this, remember how scared you were with RE7? Well, we're going to do it again with RE3 remake. Then her running out the windowsills and everything. If they did maybe like a second playthrough was in like a first person or like a VR, oh, if this was a VR mode, ooh, RE3 remake with a VR mode built into it where you're running to the city and everything. Oh, I don't know if they got enough time to do that, or if it'd come later on, maybe if they were working on it. You can actually see, you can see the bodies flying through the floor as Jill is landing on her face. And then Mr. X, we get another screenshot. Is that X or is that Nemesis? That might actually be Nemesis, like early on, because Mr. X is busy dealing with, yeah, because RE3 does not have Mr. X. It has Nemesis in it. So I'm thinking Nemesis is looking like Mr. X, like they're kind of the same build, but then Nemesis is like, screw this jacket, and then he comes out with, you know, with the wraps on and everything. He comes out with the because there is some high quality screenshots I have seen on I'll say it, Maximilian Dude's stream. He was just checking out the press pack with the screenshots in it, and Nemesis actually has wraps around him in those screenshots instead of the jacket, which is cool. All right, so then we get the one more final shot of Jill just doing the Resident Evil reference throwback here. At this moment, this is when you really was realizing, oh, this is RE3. Oh my god. Very Tomb Raider. This whole trailer is very kind of like Tomb Raider, the reboot of Tomb Raider, the newest trilogy of Tomb Raider. Jill just like the whole everything, this whole face capture and everything, just, yeah. It's great. It's great. She definitely has a Tomb Raider look to her though, that Lara Croft look, that the remake Lara Croft look and everything. Again, just the RE engine doing, you know, the way that Capcom is making all the details, all the banged up little scrapes and bruises, and just the blood trail. You know, you get a little bit of the blood soaked into the shirt, but then you get like the dripping of the blood, you know, the wet blood on the skin and everything, taking on the zombies and everything. So yeah, the very first scene when you find this foo and you can pretty much lock him in a trailer, back of a trailer. That I'm pretty sure that's Brad RPD. So yeah, like Nemesis is going after all these guys because they know stuff, and he's supposed to be he's programmed to wipe them all out. Oh. So right here we're seeing Carlos. I remember right, he gets eaten or he gets bitten or something like that, and then you can actually find him in like playthrough B underneath the overpass going into, but that overpass is actually like made a different way in RE2, and you know that they're going to be reusing that, so it's going to be like a different scene. He's probably actually, there is a nook and cranny underneath the little bridge piece going into the precinct. When you play through Claire's playthrough, you can actually find the little nook and cranny underneath, so he's probably going to be in there or something. You're going to have like this whole scene with him, whatnot. Let's see here, what else we got. So she's kind of just like looking over to say, I'm gonna say this shot right here is the opening scene for the game. I'm gonna say this is the whole opening scene right here of her watching everything unfolding on TV, looking out the window, seeing everybody like being lit on fire and bit and just chaos happening and whatnot. It's probably our door blockade, and then almost all of a sudden Nemesis bangs to the door, you know, stars or whatever, and she jumps out the window and just starts running for it. Or maybe a wall falls in or something, and then she makes a hole that she can, you know, it's, I'm thinking this one's going to play a lot like the Tomb Raider kind of vibe to it. It's gonna be kind of platformy. It's gonna be the Resident Evil 2 with the platform and stuff. There is some gameplay where she jukes and jives around and everything. Again, Carlos all suited up. Now, this scene right here reminds me so much of the movie, the Resident Evil movie that Nemesis is in, where Alice is like, yeah, her juking and jive. So this, I mean, this could they are like jumping over that fence and everything too, the zombies and everything. But that whole like helicopter scene just reminds me of the Resident Evil movie where they're trying to escape and whatnot, and then the helicopter gets hit and Alice comes flying down. I can't actually remember who that is. I think that's one of the scientists that works on everything. This just, yeah, there's like a lot of like, and this right here, this scene is literally when Lara Croft is looking in the mirror on the boat just before the boat crashes, and that whole the newest trilogy kicks off. Same scene, looks identical to it. That's what really is making everybody go boom. She has like this Lara Croft look to her whole redesign and everything. But the classic costume is also there to use. So if you don't want Lara Croft Tomb Raider, then that's there. Now, that right there of, hold on a second, bam, Bitten, she might be going through some PTSD, some like, I don't know, I think Jill as a character is going to get a lot more deeper. Like Claire is this like rock solid, let's go, let's kick some ass. Jill might be the type of like how Leon kind of gets later on in the series of being very like depressed out and like I don't know if I can keep saving the world, or I don't know if I can do this anymore. She might end up going through that in this. So just a lot of stuff that we're seeing. Oh, and then another scene from the movie once again where they are hauling Alice's husband, boyfriend, whatever, into the labs and making Nemesis. I don't know. Something tells me maybe we're going to see Alice in this game. I had that kind of little sneaky suspicion feeling, and the more I'm seeing of all this stuff, very possible for all the like the movie fans, because the movie fans haven't gotten a whole lot of attention. It seems like they're throwing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Codename Nemesis, and he's just like, I'm ready to go. I'm wondering if he is going to be remote controlled like he was before in the movies. If they kind of go that route and then Wesker is the one controlling him. I mean, they can rewrite Wesker into this and everything and do their own thing with it. So that's trailer 1. Now let's go into trailer 2 if this will work. So there's a scene in Resident Evil 7 where this guy is actually in RE7 and he's like unfucking believable, and it's great. It's a hilarious scene.
Although this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy.
And yeah, he is actually producer in the Capcom studios. That's kind of great. Whoops, wrong button. Let's go slow-mo with it. So yeah, one of the fan favorites returns as she escapes from Raccoon City. So this is Project Resistance right here. 1v4 multiplayer offering that'll be shown off, and that we been showing off the last few months. There was a beta. I really didn't care to get into it too much, which maybe I should have. Now I know that that it's connected to RE3. It's going to be in the package deal, as I said. But there was some gameplay in this that I kind of wanted to check out. Yes. Okay. We have some actual gameplay that we can see right here, which is pretty cool. It's in 1080. Yeah, like the whole city just getting overrun. She's trying to figure. So here's where I was thinking. So she's coming out of like a garage area, so she's seeing everything going on. Game footage not final, so this might just be totally a beta stage thing. This might not be canon at all. As you can see, the camera will be over the shoulder. Yes, just like RE2, just like RE4 and everything else. Anyways, so it looks like the way that they're going by it right now is that she's seeing everything happening on her TV. She's looking out the window. She's like, all right, you know what? I gotta get out of here. Let's try and escape the city and everything. And then she actually goes downstairs. Maybe a nemesis doesn't kick down the door or anything, but she makes her way out to. It's probably like seeing this. I'm actually thinking nemesis doesn't kick down the door. It's more like she is that cop. She's RPD looking over the city or whatever, and then she's going down the hallways. She's here. You know, you're gonna be hearing stuff as you're making your way down the hallways, and you know, down the stairwells and everything. You're gonna be hearing like people go, "Oh, this is crazy! Oh no, how we got to city and everything," making it very cinematic. So you can see very kind of Tomb Raider-esque of that dodge and movements and everything. I would love to see this turn into a bit of a platformer myself. Compared to RE3, second installment leans more towards action. Remade everybody based on that premise. Where is it? Her new design very much takes this into account as well. Like I said, the Tomb Raider look changed quite a lot. Original, it looks a lot more rough around the edges. Yeah, I mean, somebody that Joe could lean on. This shot looks really awesome right here. Okay, so this is actually the shot that I was talking about before. I forgot it's in this trailer right here. Actually, I haven't fully seen this trailer, but anyways, so the wraps. So it looks like he just like either the jacket melts and just forms to him, or he just rips that sucker off and he's like, okay, let's go. I got light machine guns and everything else. I mean, his mouth being open and everything, that looks kind of silly, but it's Resident Evil, so yeah. Breathers and everything. It looks like I think this is like caution tape or something. Like everything is just thrown together. He is a Frankenstein in this game. Mr. X was like the super soldier thrown together. This guy is like a freaking bundle of all kinds of different stuff thrown together. Yeah, here. So and then they go into resistance. So what this could also mean is that resistance, you're gonna have to play through resistance with your buddies to get or randos to unlock stuff in RE3, but also that means platinuming RE3 on PlayStation, getting like all of them trophies is going to be hard. It's going to be rough. It's probably not going to be doable. if unless these are actually like two separate games, because it could very well be. It seems like they are kind of two separate things, but who knows? But they're definitely connected. They're in the same package deal. They're sold together, as you can see here, which is all right. That's actually a really good move on their part, because nobody's really interested in resistance at all. But you get RE3, you get resistance. Everybody's gonna be buying RE3. So this big package deal right here, the box and everything. I do like the statue that put next to the. They do it in this too. These, I mean, that looks really awesome. Put those two together like that. It feels like Claire's statue is missing. Maybe a Nemesis statue is missing in there too. But overall, that's pretty cool. Raccoon City poster put up on your wall and everything. Double-sided map. The soundtrack, you can usually just check that on YouTube. Art book, you can usually find that online. Somebody always posts that online, or it gets leaked or something. The box, I don't know, you can store stuff in it. That box is probably like that, so it's not like a huge box or anything. But yeah, there's a lot of detail going into, of course, the figurine and everything, which is cool. Like I said, they both look really good. Not exactly something I collect, but definitely if you do, then it's there. Anyways, I've been, jeez, this is almost like 30-minute video already. So I can't wait to see more. I can't wait for a one-shot demo. I'm kind of wondering, like I said, I'm kind of wondering if the gameplay is going to be more Tomb Raider-esque of a little bit of platforming, a little bit of shooting, a little bit of puzzle. That would be awesome. A lot of people really do love the Tomb Raider games, especially the latest trilogy. So if they did go that route with Jill being more the adventure, like maybe she go, where Lara Croft swings in like jungle environments, like freaking Jill can be like swinging off from the telephone lines or something. I don't know. It's kind of like a New York City kind of environment. There's all kinds of different like stairwells and everything else that you can do parkour off of and stuff. So the other thing is I'm kind of hoping that they add maybe some, if they go the adventure route as they're saying, and they do kind of go that Tomb Raider route, add some stuff periodically. And RE2 did this perfectly. Different enemies, different gadgets and stuff that you're building up, different weapons that you're building up as you go along, progression and all that stuff. The RE engine looks great. Looks like it's got that extra little bit of fresh colored paint on it, and yeah, just I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to get my hands on, like I said, a one-shot demo. Give it to us, Capcom. Give us that one-shot demo. That was really, or don't make it a one-shot. Just give us a demo. Please just give us a demo. Don't make it a one-shot. The one-shot thing annoyed everyone. Nobody liked the one-shot part of it. That's the reason why everybody modded it on PC and everything. But definitely give us some playable thing. This is out in 4 months. 4 or 5 months. Yeah, 4 months. So yeah, 4.5 months technically. It's kind of an early birthday present for me, being out in April, like mid-April. So that's cool. But yeah, can't wait to see it. Can't wait to check it out. It's right around Cyberpunk. Is right around Final Fantasy. So there's gonna be a lot of streams of this too. And then I'm going to be doing I guess I should probably say it in this video once again. On Twitch, I'm most likely going to be doing some streams of RE2 remakes, Claire's run, and then the Claire B run, whatever. RE3 remake, or RE3, definitely RE3 remake when that comes out. But probably some of RE4. I'm gonna go back and check it out again. I didn't quite really get into RE4 as much as a lot of other people do. Some RE5 co-op, RE6, and the second half of RE7 VR. Like I want to do like that big run of Resident Evil again. I really love the Resident Evil franchise. Fell in love with it when RE7 came out and I did the first run through of it. Anyway, so yeah, you can check all that stuff out on Twitch TV /Warwolf, and of course Twitter, Instagram at Warwolf there too. So just drop them likes and follows, whatever you want to do, subscribe. You can do it. And I thank you for it. Anyways, that's all I got. Resident Evil 3, we got the Game Awards coming up very soon. I will be live on Twitch, co-streaming that, or well, restreaming that, and I'll be checking out all that stuff. That's like a 2-hour show, so be checking out a whole bunch of game announcements and world premieres and everything there. So fingers crossed that we get some new demos and betas and everything out, so we can get our actual hands on some cool stuff. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I will see ya next time.